And welcome. Thank you. One more time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's an honor to be here with you today in front of these wonderful musicians. Let's just start and we'll talk later. One, two, 1, 2, 3. This is how you lose weight. So, welcome. This is a hybrid organization. This is the John B. Collins All-Star Jazz Band. Woo! Another round of applause. I'd like to take a moment and explain to you what this is. I'm a retired music teacher, and if I don't pass out because I don't have enough air. Not yet. I taught in Anne Arundel County for 39 years. And before you go, ooh, ah, my goodest buddy over here, Dr. Philip Butts, taught at Arundel High School for 40 years. He's older than me. So, we're all war horses. But we're not the only Anne Arundel County educators. Behind me over here on bass is Bob Abbott, who's been in 20-some years. 20.
Actually, believe it or not, it's only 17 years.
17.
Yeah.
Young man on the block.
17. Young man on the block. Mr. Bob Abbott. If you get a chance, check out his bass. It is bad to the bone. I have never seen anything. It sounds great, don't you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next to him is a fellow I've known for a long time. And this young man has been through some trials and tribulations, but he also is an educator, and we work together at an affiliate music store, S&S Music. And he brought his 3 children here with him to hear him, and they're all musical. And he's about to get his 2nd college diploma. And we welcome him, beast on the 6-string guitar, Mr. Don Parker. And one person that I've known probably, well, not quite as long as you, Phil. Remember she was born. Young lady on the keyboard happens to be a very excellent classical French horn player. Has played with the Las Colinas Symphony Orchestra, the Happy Valley Symphony Orchestra, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. She teaches at Peabody, and I think she's about to become a professor at the Ellington School of the Arts in Washington. I proudly acknowledge my daughter, Amanda Collins Escalante. Now let me tell you about these people. I'm very proud of them. They are all my private students. And some of them are former private students. But we worked together for a while. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them after we play the next piece. That first tune was done by Buddy Rich. You may have heard of him. Yeah, Buddy Rich. Grooving hard. A round of applause again for that. Those who know me know I'm really a trumpet player and I play piano, but I teach all the instruments. This next piece is by one of my favorite trumpeters, Miles Davis. The tune is All Blues. One, two, 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. news. Okay, almost forgot the solo. Trumpet solo. Isaiah Obi. I'm sorry. I'll be all right. And I'd be left out over there. Ricky Bryant doing his thing. On the tenor sax, we had Prescott Weems. Now, I want to tell you quickly who we have here. Peter Smith, your school is Holy Trinity, grade
7.
This is your second, going to 8th grade. This is your second year trumpet, right? Third. Helen Gillespie, your school? Arundel Middle, your grade? 6th grade. Okay, how many years on the horn? 4, okay. My man, lead trumpet, Joe Cortese. Yes, indeed. Your school.
I'm going to.
Your former school.
My former school is Archbishop Spalding High School, now
Great.
my senior year.
Class of 14. How many years on did we do it, Joe?
At least 7, maybe 8.
Now, tell the people what you're going to do, where you're going to school.
I'm going to the University of Washington, Seattle, to study aerospace engineering.
And you're going to...
Oh, there's over there.
I tried. Isaiah Obi. Yes, sir. Your school?
South River.
South River High. How many years have we studied? 2 or 3. Okay, very good. Ricky Bryant.
I go to Eleanor Roosevelt High School. I'm in 10th grade going into 11th grade, and I've been playing for about 5 years now.
Very good. Down here, Chandler Fleming on the bass trombone. Your school?
Archbishop Spalding High.
And you are in grade?
Sophomore year.
How long on the trombone?
7 years.
7 years. Okay, Peter Gregory?
My school is Conklin Middle. I'm in 7th grade.
Going to 8th.
I believe 3 years.
3 years. Okay. Okay. Crystal Ambersley.
10th grade, going to 11th.
10th grade, 11th, going at Arundel High School. And how many years on horn? 2 years. Lead trombone. Okay. Okay. Brendan Gillespie. Sorry, I don't know what it is. Brendan Gillespie on trombone. Your school?
I go to Arundel Middle. I'm going to Arundel High.
He's going to high school. How many years on trombone?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, down here. Oh, now this is interesting right here. Barry saxophone. We have Christian Bryant. Mr. Bryant, your grade? 7th grade. How many years have you played?
Barry won in alto, 5th, maybe 4th, 5th.
Couple of years. I want to tell you about this young man. He has a twin sister. They both went to, not one, but 2, Prince George's County. Your school is? Thomas Puma. 2 times this year, Solo Ensemble Festival, straight superior rating, state straight superior rating, and first chair baritone saxophone all-state middle school band. 1 year on the As long as we're doing that, I want to introduce our guest of honor back here. If you would, stand so they can see you. Tell them your name and where you go.
Here at Hampton, and I go to Lindale.
You notice he has a little medal on? Tell him why you have the medal.
I'm like him, I got a 1 at States.
Your instrument?
Plays French.
French horn. And that's his sister who plays trumpet. She'll be here next year. Okay. It's just too much going on here. I'm trying. Jacob Wright, yes. Your school, Jacob. Arundel Middle, and your grade? 7. And how many years on sax? 2 years. Okay. And your name is Evan DiStefano. And how many years on the horn?
3,
3 years. And your school?
Coffin Middle,
And what part and chair do you sit in your school band? First chair, concert band. Okay, good. Okay, and this is Patrick Kenny. And your school? School of the Incarnation. How many years on the sax? 4 years. Excellent. Grade? 6th grade. Okay? My man. This young man is phenomenal. He played for me the Stan Getz solo, Take 5 by Dave Brubeck, note for note. And I went, I can't handle you, man. I had to send him to someone a little stronger. Okay, Malik Herbert, your school?
Old Mill High School.
Old Mill High School, your grade? 9th grade. How many years on the horn?
About 6.
6 years. And down here, Patrick Weems on the 10th. Prescott Weems. Sorry. Prescott, your grade is 9, and you're at what school?
Well, I finished now, I'm going up to 10. I'm in Arundel High.
Arundel High School. How many years on the horn?
5.
5 years. Okay, very good. And that's your band. Thank you for coming out. And as I said, I'm John Collins. I taught in the Meade area. And I want to dedicate this concert to a good friend of mine. Well, actually 2 good friends of mine. The first person I want to dedicate this concert to is Gaydell Bingham, a woman for whom this very room was created. Gaydell was about a 25-year veteran teacher at MacArthur Middle School. Gaydell very sadly passed away about 2 years ago. And she was a dynamic influence in the community, and so much so that this room is dedicated, or was dedicated to her in her honor. So we want to do that in remembrance of her. And also to a friend of mine who I just happened to accidentally see. Well, I was looking at the horse race yesterday. Did any of you look at that? Do you remember when they played the Call to the Post? They showed you 4 trumpet players. One of them was a woman. That woman is the band director, orchestra director at my old school, Meade Middle School. That was Miss Beth Ann Dixon. She is the first woman ever to play the Call to the Post in the United States, the first. And it's on the internet. CBS did quite a spread on her. So I want to dedicate, because she's a hard-working lady, and she deserves every bit of the credit for that she's done. So our final number is Oye Como Va by Tito Puente. And we're going to have a couple of solos again. And want to thank you all for coming out. Please don't jump up and leave. We are going to give them some awards and a little surprise. And our musicians back here as well. So I'll say to you right now, thank you, and let's get going with the last tune. Okay, everybody ready now? Those bells up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All-Star Band. Stand up, girls, stand up. Thank you.
I'm taking over now. As Mr. Collins said, I'm his daughter, Miss Amanda Collins Escalante. And I just wanted to say, he doesn't know I'm doing this. I just wanted to say a few words about my dad. He's sold for a really long time. He's very old, okay? A little forgetful. So this is payback. All the years you get up in front of people and say, this is my daughter. Anyway, I just wanted to say, thank you, Dad. I'm sure on behalf of the musicians too. Thumbs up if you agree with me. Thank you, Mr. Collins. That's the teacher in me saying. My dad works tirelessly for your children, and he's a great father. I respect him not only as a father, as a person, as a musician. I wouldn't be who I am without him, and I know that thousands upon thousands of children, some of which are sitting in this very room, would not be where they are without him. Can we give him a standing ovation and thank him for all of his hard work? I love you, Dad. I'm so proud of you. All right, you can have it back.
Can't talk. I will try. Thank you.
Anytime.
It was my pleasure to do this. Dr. Butts and I sometimes joke and say, nobody would ever understand why we do this. And I'm sure my colleagues up here feel the same way. Wow. I did this because lots of reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a terrible drought in this county and counties in the state with the arts. Arts always suffer, but we have to pick up the ball and run with it. I want to point out a gentleman to you. Where's Ken?
Ken.
Yeah, Ken. Stand up, Ken. Ken, his last name?
Jennings.
Ken Jennings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ken Jennings. I'm introducing him to you because Ken and I and Phil play in a band with Al Caldwell. Where's Al Caldwell? Right here. This is Al. He rehearsed the saxophones for me. Al Caldwell. Okay, and Al Caldwell directs a group called the Golden Heirs. It's a senior citizen big band in Columbia, and we rehearse at the Kaler Hall every Wednesday from 11:30 to 2:30. The band is made up of retired people. The average age is 78. We have had 3 members in that band that I can recall that were over 90. Playing, and they replayed every chart you heard today for a demo CD for these kids to listen to and practice with.
Wow.
And Mr. Jennings is the lead alto player in that band. So Ken, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll give him a little history too. Ken's uncle, wasn't Bill Reed your uncle? Bill Reed was his uncle. Bill Reed, the late Bill Reed, was the first African-American high school band director in Anne Arundel County, and that was his uncle. And this man is still playing music. And I thank him, and Al Caldwell's a retired educator as well from Howard County, played with the In the Mood band. I can't imagine being on the road 9 months a year playing 7, 8, 9 gigs a week. But he did that. He was also saxophonist with the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. So, and Dr. Butts, oh my God, Count Basie, B.B. King, you name it. He's played with everybody. And he just did a beautiful, beautiful CD 3 weeks ago over in Baltimore that's about to come out. And I'll tell all you guys about it. It's excellent. I was honored to be on that CD for you, Phil. These kids are picking up that ball. thank you for supporting them. It's not, to me, it's not about the money, it's about the fact that this art is so vital. It makes them focus, it makes them think, it makes them appreciate. There's nothing better I can think of than to spend your time positively playing an instrument and enjoying music. And like Joe and Christian and Jared over here, do all you can do. Don't put this horn down. One day you should be sitting where Mr. Jennings is witnessing a concert like this. Help us to keep music alive in our schools. Mr. Abbott and my daughter are fighting that good fight, trying to make programs work on budgets that are just a joke. Just ridiculous, and programs are dwindling. So I stepped up to the plate because I wanted to give all you kids an experience, especially those of you that don't have a full jazz band in your school, to play some good charts and take this where it needs to be. And I'm proud to say we're going to do another concert in December. And Music and Arts, oh, I should introduce some people here. I want to introduce Hannah Best over here, ladies and gentlemen, who is in charge of recruitment of students for Music and Arts. She's one of my other daughters. I have several ODs, and she's one of my, I love her dearly for that. And I want to thank Kevin over here, wave Kevin, and Mike back there. I want to thank you guys for everything you did today. Mary Lappy's out here, thank you too, raise your hand. We have an administrator from Anne Arundel County Public Schools here with us today. That's her, and I want to also thank Sam Smith. Colonel Smith, where are you?
Who?
Over here. Over here for his help today as well. And all you parents, a great big, oh goodness, I can't forget the man with the plan who does the sound down at the White House, Casper, I'm sorry, Casper Malangan, he's my sound man, former student. One day you're going to hear his son. I give his son composition lessons privately. Billy Joel is in big trouble. His son has got it. Might be here. So we probably will squeeze one more of these concerts out, and then it's going to become a regional group. So that takes it to another level. But you guys did an excellent job kicking the whole program off. We are filming it. We're going to put it on YouTube, and we're going to send a copy to Music and Arts, and hopefully they'll put it on a disc and send it to almost 200 music stores throughout the United States. So congratulations to you for doing a great job. Thank you all for coming out. Now we would like to give out some awards.